Praise the Lord, good morning. A certain man had too many problems in his life. With all these things, he was a good worshipper. He used to pray time to time. But the problems surrounded him was too much for him to bear. And the neighbor started telling him, don't worry, things will all get settled. You keep praying. A lot of encouraging words that they could help him with. But his problems were so much so that he was still struggling to get back on his feet. And that it so happened that he went in argument with his employer and he got fired from his job. He came back home and he started crying so bitterly. And then after that, he chose to pray. He sat and he prayed a while and he said, Lord, I want you to come in my dreams and solve all my problems. So God appeared in his dream and this person started telling him all his problems. So he said, see, the people who do wrong, but they are so happy, they are having plenty of money, they are all excelling so beautifully. But a person like me who's preaching to you is having all the problem. So God listened to him and he said, don't worry, this is all. Before God could say anything, the fellow said, see, I want solution. Don't tell me what is happening. And God wanted to tell, see, this is all a partial of life. One might come up, the other might go down. It's a cycle of life. So he didn't want to hear anything. He said, I want a solution. So with this, God said, fine, I'm going to show you a banyan tree where you'll write all your problems and take the chit, put it in a pot and place it under the banyan tree. So the fellow thought that there is a solution. So he was very happy, excited, wrote everything completely, and put that shit into the pot and took it to the banyan tree. So before he could place it, God said, "Stop." So as soon as you're placing it, you have to remember that you will pick one of the pots from under the tree. So the fellow agreed. Okay, and then he kept his pot and searched for a very small pot. So he took that one small pot, handed it, and then he was about to start. Then suddenly he thought, okay, what if this pot is written for a deadly disease or something? As soon as I land up home, I get sick and then I die. So probably not this pot. He just placed it and he tried to take another pot. So he took another pot and then he thought, oh, probably if this part is written that someone is very close in the family is about to die or something is happening to them, I cannot take that as well. So he placed that pot and he went and thought for a little one and he said, God, I choose to take my own pot and try to solve my things on my own. Let me see how I'm going to do this. But I will try. I don't want to risk my life. So he took his own pot. God said, this is what I was telling you. You know, things when it comes to your own problems, it's not like you're completely going to be on your own. But you have to handle your problem, just not thinking that, some solution has to come from above. But you have to put your trust, your things on the process. Trust the timing that everything falls in place. And by then, I will also have your plan completely, your purpose to be fulfilled, and I will make it in the right time for you. So, this is what I was trying to tell you from the start. So the fellow understood and picked the pot and he went away saying that I have a hope now, I will definitely do it. So coming to our lives, we go to church every Sundays and we go to every prayers that has been held and a lot of things that we do, but still there's no answer for my problems. Everything is only for me. Why only me is many people's question, right? But at the same time, God says in Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6, He says, do not lean on your own understanding. Yes, submit your ways, acknowledge to Him that He can do everything and He will make a path straight. So, most of the times when you have to trust God, it says trust in the Lord at all times. Not only in the happy times or only in the sad time, but all times trust in the Lord and do not lean on your own understanding. Always try to submit to the Lord and say, Lord, I'm going to do this, and this is my problem. This is where I'm landed up. I wanted a solution for what I'm going through. And God is able to do it. And many people, and keep on praying, there's no answer, because there is something that is missing. Anything that you do, the ingredients are important. So a prayerful life, ingredients is trust, hope, and faith, and a lot of things that you have to put in practice, not only pray and leave it. So if you are a person only to pray and say God will take care of it, and some people would have totally completely lost it, and they would say, okay, I'm not going to bother about what I'm going to do. It's all up to God. If it's happening, happening, not happening, well and good. That is a kind of, you're not making a sacrifice. It's about a wrong understanding that you're not fully in the faith, but doubting whether it'll happen or not. Remember, God is all strong. He can do everything with his supernatural power. But only thing, a small ingredient of your faith can change mountains. All I wanted to encourage you this Sunday is like probably you would have gone to your churches and you're all set with your prayer time, everything, but still, when you go and worship the Lord, whatever is your need and understanding, pray to the Lord that He will fulfill it in a majestic way. He will do it, and your trust and hope is all important. And the love for God should be genuine. If all these things are together, God will make every step of your life completely beautiful. And I wanted to encourage this Sunday to have a happy Sabbath day. Enjoy your time in the Lord and never regret for whatever you're doing or happening. Just put it in the presence of the Lord and say, Lord, you will take care. And I'm going to be into your shelter, under your wings. So God bless you. Have a great Sabbath day.